Well, welcome back to Ainslie Park for Glasgow City, the place where they played Spartans a fortnight ago, but they never had a game last week due to the wintry weather. Spartans did play against Celtic in a creditable draw, but these two meet again in its Cup quarter-final day, the League Cup quarter-final. Well, let's look at the teams straight off the bat then. It's a sunny day here for Spartans. Well, as I say, they did play well in that 0-0 draw against Celtic last week. They got through to the quarter-final against Embry University Hudson Vale in the first round. Beveridge, who scored in that game, is on the bench, and Tonya Brown not involved at all. Rachel Walkinshaw, who did score as well, does start. Rachel Harrison swapped with Ella Cummings in goal from the game a couple of weeks ago. For Glasgow City, Erin Clackers starts in goal instead of Lee Alexander. Otherwise, it's unchanged from that game 2 weeks ago. Great to see Murren Cunningham on the bench. Hasn't played for well over a year due to serious injury, so we may well see her. No Christy Murray, the new signing, no international clearance for her, so she's unable to play today. Not too many real clear-cut chances yet, but first corner for Ross, bouncing around. Hill was in there. Kerr picks out Foley. Came off McElhonney's head. Second try. It's a great turn and great space found from Kirsty Howitt, just flashing it by. That was patient from the away side. Good delivery in the first place, and Spartans didn't clear, but in the end, just by it went from Howitt. Now Grant. There's a low one from Cleland. Sabby Grant gingerly having a bit of jog up and down the sidelines. City do have a free kick yet. 20th minute. Crichton, some space. Lauder to zing and into the hands of Harrison. Straight at Harrison, but through a maze of bodies, so had to react well. A decent try from Lauder. And force change here. You see, in terms of Glasgow City, there's a couple of weeks off now, so I think that was the worst thing of it. A loss for the game, and potentially, who knows, a loss for Scotland duty. Abby Grant in the Scotland squad. Well, the big game's coming up, but John Payton coming on. Payton this time giving it away. Johnston going to have to try and get the long way round. And it's just whistled by. Clackers wasn't 100% sure whether it was going by or not, but good couple of minutes for the home side. Zoe Johnston, former Hibs player. Howitt, it's a penalty. Bit of a sandwich, which Howitt fell to the floor, and well, City looking to calm some nerves after a rocky last few minutes. Leanne Ross hasn't scored yet this season. Looking to get goal number 1 of 2018 from the spot. And into the corner. Harrison went the right way, but in it goes. And 7 minutes before half time in a rather bitty and gritty first half. Not too many shots on target. It's not the usual goal celebration, it's a team huddle. Think of getting your act together from the City captain, but the Wayside have the lead. Spartans still trying to get forward, and Zoe Johnston is through here. Oh, and she's sclaffed that. That was a big chance, big opportunity. Maddie Hill was closing in behind. I don't know if it put her off. Physical battle so far, half time at Ainslie Park. Spartans 0, Glasgow City 1. Parkers has been put under pressure by Douglas. Put it away only as far as Marshall initially, but Crichton takes, and now Howitt on the run in the chase. Put it by Dio McMahon. Here's Lauder. Hilly Lauder, it's off the woodwork. Everyone seemed to stand still while that headed towards goal, just didn't quite come down. Harrison was rooted to the spot. That was a terrific bit of play from City. Got the ball back, Crichton, and started off the move. Eventually found its way to Lauder and Brefford, which seemed to take an age, but found its way at the crossbar, but bounced back out. Holding gear now. Time, but only could pick out Doherty. Spartans still in this if they find a chance to take. Look to get another one just to put a further breathing space on the scoreboard. Cairn bubbles through for Payton. Further wide this second half. Foley. Now Lauder. It's off the woodwork again from Hayley Lauder. Thought she was in the prime spot. Came to her beautifully. Couldn't just keep it a shade down. We just landed on top of her head a bit quickly. But 2 chances over the last 2 or 3 minutes for Lauder, which could well have put the cushion that City require in this quarter final. So, Leanne Ross floats it for Lauder. It's tipped it over by Harrison in the end. Shot come across the tasker, whether it was one or the other, but came quite lively in the second period. Kerr driving well for Payton. And it comes towards Howitt. Good first control, excellent second control. Goal for Kirsty Howitt, and there is the breathing space. In the 73rd minute. Great play in Payton's delivery on the wing. Howitt had the time to take the touch and secure the finish. Her and Abigail shared the goals in the league meeting here a fortnight ago, and she adds to her tally. Her 5th League Cup goal, 7 in all competitions. Comes from Ross, I think. Kerr will try and get it back, she does. Eventually cleared as far as Doherty. Plenty of space out there. Oh, it might fall through kindly for Joanne Payton to smash it home. I think it came off a Spartans body, and Payton just wrestled her way through. And just under 10 to play. That wraps up the game, wraps up the tie. Semi-finals are ahead. Scored in the last round against Kilmarnock, and that's their league goal as well from the opening day. 3 now for the campaign for Joanne Payton, who's played most of the game after the Abbey Grant injury. And on the scoreboard, Lawson, there's Crichton to head, and just by it went. And that is game over, and not a thriller or a quarter final, but Glasgow City through to another League Cup semi. First half, which was rather much of a battle. Potentially soft penalty was given, but scored by Leanne Ross in the 38th minute. In the second half, City played up the gear or two that they had. Hilly Lauder with a couple of efforts which hit the crossbar, but took until the 73rd, 74th minute for Kirsty Howitt to add the second. Joanne Payton, who came on in the first quarter of the game, and Abbey Grant took a knock. She added to make it 3-0. City have ground their way through to the semi-final of the League Cup. International break next, so a couple of weeks off, but City will be back here against Hibs. Big game in mid-April. We look to Scotland in the international break, but the final score here in this Cup quarter-final: Spartans 0, Glasgow City 3.